fucking believe that David went through my stuff.
The last time that I was playing, it was it was on this day, like a couple of hours ago. And guys, I'm having a I'm very irritated on just what happened. Apparently, there's this guy. I won't go to the details, but this guy.
So much of David's shit around here.
Like Chloe said, that's true. Apparently, this guy went on.
What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
Went on commando on my channel on one of my videos, and I've got to say that is so low, because apparently I was struck by a copyright, and the videos that I'm doing currently is blocked in other countries, and I have to say
I'm flipping them over.
It's just.
Yet. I told you 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess.
Just like
you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the
just
time.
like the video
I want you to
that I've been
break.
doing for this friend of mine who is always going to be a special person in my life. So yeah, if a song plays, I'm gonna sing, because apparently I don't know why I will not steal any of this of the band's or the artist's songs. What will I do with it? It's part of the game. You can't block it out, and a lot of people
Hey, who's there?
have been doing this for a couple of years, even longer than me, and I don't know why I was struck
Your hair.
with a.
Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
No. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
Good to see you, Chloe. Coming home was a smart decision.
I'm not staying long. Just picking up some stuff.
Oh. Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait. Before you go, David has something to say to you. It won't take but a minute.
Mom.
I don't think this is the best idea.
You already promised.
Chloe, I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you from now on.
Really? What does that mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word. So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be. Even though she had pot yesterday.
David, the idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you, and neither am I.
Well, this sounds like it's doomed to fail, but hey, kudos for trying.
Chloe.
What? I really meant it. Good job. Can we be done now?
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe. I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time. This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
We accept the photo.
David looks so young. And this Phil guy, they look close. Thank you, David.
Oh, Chloe.
Mom.
I'm just so proud of you both.
Mom, I really need to go.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
I love you, sweetheart.
All right, all right. What the hell?
Let's look for the toolbox, and then we're gonna fix our...
Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick.
We're gonna fix our truck.
What's the matter, David? Don't want any more decorations inside your toolbox?
So yeah, we got the toolbox and we're heading out. We're ready for the adventure with Rachel Amber, and this is the last... This is the last episode for Before the Storm, and I will stream some of Life is Strange, the original Life is Strange. So yeah. So yeah, I will do my best, and I hope you are enjoying the game as much as I do, because I really love bringing out a lot of these videos for this person that I really like and I really appreciate it, which is Kay. And Kay, if you're watching this, it's a blast on giving you this wonderful, excellent masterpiece of a game. And I want you to know our friendship will live on, even if we don't talk to each other like we used to. Just so you know, I shall always be here for you, okay? So yeah, enjoy the video.
You work with me here.
That's singular, plural, videos. Okay, I hope you like them. So yeah.
Damn it! Better. But still needs a bit more love. I can salvage this beast.
So yeah, we're fixing the car. Okay, there's a message from Victoria. So I was right all along. Rachel Amber is an evil bitch. Oh yeah, she totally is. I guess you will think you're her little psychic now. Yep. I had it with this school. Nobody gave a shit about me. Last night, it was all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Oh man, when you try to drug someone and then it bites you in the ass, that's just the worst. Fuck you, Chloe. And Max hasn't replied. So yeah, we're going to read some of the journal. This one. Not yet. Here we go. Max, you ever hated someone's guts but then you later felt bad because you found out they're actually cooler than you thought? Yeah, me neither. David got it inside his douchebag skull that he needs to start cracking down on me, which meant demanding I empty my pockets for him in the Blackwell parking lot. I went along with it, but just so I could wave my bag of herb in his stupid mustache face. I guess it backfired because now David is moving into my house. Old house. I say old house because if he's there, I swear as shit, I'm not. But I also bumped into Elliot. He's super into me still. Everyone wants a piece of rice. Chloe Bane of fascist. Max. Ever been to therapy? It's actually kind of awesome. And I don't mean writing your feelings and hugging and crying and shit. I'm talking about popping open the hood and getting your hands dirty. Rachel's awesome at it, because of course she is. We talk about my mom, David the fire, my expulsion. Rachel didn't want to talk as much, but I got her to open up. I'm glad I did. By the end of everything, I don't know, seemed a little less broken, I guess. Speaking of, I found this Glarney truck that I started fixing up. Who knows if ever get it running, but for now, I'm glad just to have a problem I might actually be able to solve, and maybe an escape vehicle. Stay tuned. Fixing trucks and fixing brains. Who needs school anyway? Chloe, the less broken fixer. Max, who do you know when it's time to take a relationship to the next level? I am talking about my drug dealer, Frank. He wants me to do a job for him, picking up money from Drew North. You know Drew, Blackwell's primer jockstrap and now apparently oxy dealer. Dude, in pretty deep it seems. But it should be an easy job, and besides, I could use the money for mine and Rachel's escape fund. Which, speaking of Rachel, guess who Skeezy Ball Dad's side piece I saw coming out of Frank's RV. I pressed Frank for info and learned that her name is Sarah, and she's only been around for a couple of weeks. Oh, and she loves the drugs. Weird. Alright, off to make my triumphant return to Blackwell. At least I'm getting paid to go there this time. Chloe the criminally awesome. Max. Fuck, remember that easy job for Frank I told you about? Yeah, not quite. First I jacked Samuel's keys, which means steal. Then used my Jedi powers to get past Skip into the dorms. Persuaded, by which I meant talking about my lady bits till he freaked out and let me in. Took a tour of Drew's room, crazy to learn that Mikey's been living there. Guess shit's worse than he lets on. Anyway, I found the cash, but then Drew and Mikey showed up, followed by Frank's psychopath boss, Damien. Have you ever met someone that you just knew never to fuck with? I hadn't until today. Damon started beating the shit out of Drew for the money he owed. Drew wanted me to stay with Mikey, but I couldn't take the sound of Damien hurting him. I opened the door and gave the money to the asshole, just so he'd leave Drew alone. Unfortunately, Mikey tried to be a hero and got hurt. It was also so fucked up. And the most fucked part, that I had anything to do with it. Chloe the Peacemaker. Max, just when I thought this day couldn't get any more dramatic. Wait, let's back up. Guess who tried to drug Rachel and jack her role? Don't worry, Rachel and I turned the tables on Victoria and gave her a taste of her own medicine. Literally. Sadly, the drama doesn't end there for me. Stupid Juliet got caught in the stupid fire, and let's just say there's exactly one person in the world who could make me dress up in a funny costume and act out Shakespeare in front of an audience of at least my favorite people, and she happened to be next to me at exactly the wrong moment. Chloe the FML. So, Max, so I survived just in case you were worried about me. You totally weren't. But it wasn't easy. I had to remember what to say and where to go and not to flip off everyone in the audience. Not gonna lie, I totally killed it. Once I got past the stupid makeup and the blinding lights and just let myself get lost in it all. I guess acting is really about forgetting the rest of the world and it exists and being completely in the moment when I'm with Rachel. Somehow that becomes easy. We ended up creating a new story together on stage, a much better story, because this one ends with the two of us escaping the island and sailing off into the sunset together. Take that, Shakespeare. Will real life turn out so awesome? Time will tell. Chloe the bardest bitch in town. I have to say that the creating of Deck Nine's diaries are so creative and so out there. Max, time has told, and no, it turns out that real life is not like the stage. It is so much better. We're leaving town. We're leaving tonight. Boom, peace out, Arcadia Bay. We're heading to Los Angeles, home of movie stars, dank weed, and who cares? All that matters it is not here. I didn't believe Regent at first. It's not that I don't trust her, but she tends to get swept away in the moment. Let's just say she'll erase all doubts. What you need me to draw you a map? We made out as awesome as you may imagine, making out with Rachel Amberson's. Believe me, it was a bajillion times awesomer. After a quick stop by Rachel's house, we're heading off next time. You hear from me, I'll be an ex-Arcadian just like you. Chloe the so much better. Max, I used to think the strangest things about the Ambers was how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. Sorry for the lightning. I don't know where that came from, but yeah. I chatted with Rose, Rachel's surprisingly cool mom, and even helped her set the table. The goal was to get in and out of there without causing a scene so we could make our escape. About that. It turns out I couldn't just sit back and let Rachel's cheating father act all high and mighty. I put his smug ass in his place and even turned Rachel's mom against him. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I knew, Rachel was going full destruction on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom, not her mom. Rachel's real mom equals make out woman. Mine is equals blown. Chloe, the wacky yet lovable. Okay, sorry for the rain. I don't know what happened, but I shall continue with the streams. I will try to read all this, and the ending is about to happen. Max, when you think about it, it's kind of amazing that anyone ever trusts anybody about anything. Take the stars, for example. We all learn these things about them in school. But no one bothers to tell us the most important fact of all. Some of them are dead. Before you can see the light, you have to deal with the darkness. Yet somehow Rachel trusts me with the most important thing in her world, finding her real mom. She didn't ask me right away at first. She didn't even want to talk. It was kinda like the junkyard a couple of days ago, but this time I didn't freak out on her. I gave her space. Here's something you never learned, Max. When someone you care about is hurting, you do anything you can to be there for her, even if it means making the stars shine in her bedroom. That's how I got Rachel to open up and ask me about finding her mom. I think my confidence surprised her. But if Rachel wants to find her mom, then I'm making it happen. Chloe, conjurer of stars. Max. I think I want a tattoo. Yeah, I know. It's permanent, right? But that's the thing though. It's not really, cause we're not permanent at all. Rest in peace, William, 2008. Funny how much simpler life seems when we keep that in mind. Like my hair. I wanted to see what it would look like blue, so I did it. Looks awesome. One day I'll make it all blue, and if I don't like it, then so what? It's all fall out eventually. See how that works. You know who else isn't permanent? David. The fucker searched my room when I was away and then gave the world's lamest apology. He tried to connect with me about his dead friend, which fine. A for effort, I guess. Eventually, I got out of there and headed to the garage, which David is transforming into his own personal asshole cave. At least I got what I came for, Dad's toolbox. I bet he would have liked the idea of me using his tools to fix a ride. Off to the junkyard to see if I can get that truck working. I know it's far from permanent, but here's hoping that the beast has a little more life in it. Chloe the impertinent maker. Okay, we're almost about to end the game. We're almost halfway there. So yeah, let's continue.
Looks like someone tried to patch this thing up. Sometime before I was born. At this point, I think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do. Better leave it be.
Let's go. Turn on the radio.
Stan Stanwyck here, and we've got a special treat for all you Sunday Funday listeners out there. Live in Seder Studios, Skip Matthews, lead singer of Pisshead, one of the Bay's hottest new bands.
This thing
Say hi to the
is
fans, Skip.
going to the fuck up.
Hi, fans. Now, Skip, I understand you work as a security guard at Blackwell Academy. Is that true?
Maybe.
Yeah. That's true. The kiddies saved by
Nice.
melting their faces off by now.
Sick.
That the plan, Skip?
Yeah, something like that.
Fantastic. We're about to play a brand new track from Pisshead. And if you haven't heard these guys yet, what I want you to do is crank that stereo up as loud as it goes. If anyone complains, what do you tell them, Skip?
What do
Is
I
that rules?
see?
Nailed it.
I know.
Okay, time to turn off the radio. Check. Let's check for everything.
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it? Nothing doing. The distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small to scrape the gunk off the cap. That should help keep shit distributed. Well, fuck. Go back from whence you came.
check.
This connection is pretty shaky. I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it.
That's rich. We're fixing the car. Yeah, it's like a Sunday afternoon. We're just fixing cars and
Much better.
ready for a drive. Check the cap.
This thing seems pretty gunked up.
So
I
yeah.
think I should move on to something else.
So yeah, it kinda rained and I shall continue with the stream. Let's use pliers.
There. Fits like a deadly electric glove. Spark plugs busted. Carbon deposits. Of course. Please, I need you.
We made the car running, let's go!
Yeah.
Hey, Junkyard Queen, where are you at? Hey, holy shit, your hair, it's so...
Badass.
I was gonna say hot. But, yeah, badass too. Hey, not sure if you saw, but someone moved your truck.
No way.
You're practically a certified mechanic now. Even have the shirt to prove it. Should we check it out?
Hey, Price. Nice wheels.
They have known each other.
You're early, Frank. And what's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy?
What's he doing here?
Hey, I thought we were cool after that Drew North thing. Don't you want to be cool?
I just want to talk to Frank. As long as you don't get in the way, we'll be fine.
I told you. She's like this.
Gotta say, I really dig the whole tough girl thing. Frank was right about you. how'd you like to work full time for us?
Don't fucking touch her.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me, but if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly it's a whole other thing? Frank says you were asking about a client of his. That true?
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Huh. Maybe I'll show you. See, you two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business. I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as smart. Maybe it was this man's sunny disposition that confused you, but he's got a whole other side to him that I don't think you'd like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
Yeah, I shall pause the stream and I shall come back.